Hi, my name is Hitesh and you are watching Metasploit Extreme on Kali Linux. And as I always say, don't forget to visit my homepage and drop me an email. Your feedbacks are really important to me. So we have already discussed how Meterpreter is getting so much popular and why it is being liked by hackers to use Meterpreter with every present exploit. In this video, we will directly jump onto the usage phase of Meterpreter, as I am not at all a big fan of PowerPoint presentation, but really sometimes I have found myself stuck with PowerPoint presentation because some things are really need to be explained before the usage phase. So let me go into my Kali Linux, where I have already got opened up my MSF console, and here I have got a Windows XP Service Pack 2, and I'll be using a very common and being used everywhere exploit, that is Windows SMB MS080067. So let me zoom in into the screen. Okay, so here we are and we are using everything out here. I hope it is a bit more visible like this way. So as I always told you, after using any exploit, just hit the command show options so that you can find out which options are being filled empty, like rhost, that is going to be a remote host victim. So to simply fill it, set rhost and give the IP address whatever the victim machine is. Like in our case, we have got 52.161, and which is the IP of our victim Windows XP Service Pack 2 161. Okay, so let me come back here and set it, and always check back whether your options have got anything wrong for you or any surprises out there. In this case, everything is being filled up and no surprises there for us. Okay, after that we need to set a payload, and in this case we are going to use our most favorite payload, which is being used by everywhere. For that I will be using a set payload, and which will be a Windows based payload. Windows Meterpreter reverse_TCP. Now it will get me a reverse TCP shell connection via a Meterpreter shell, but for that I would really like to be double sure by hitting a show option, because if something is getting a reverse connection with me, that means there are high chances that during the reverse connection it is going to require the IP address of client as well as the server. So as I hit my show option, it is being displayed that lhost is required, but it is not being filled up. So simply by filling it, I can simply use lhost, set lhost as the IP address 192.168.52.159 is my IP, but let me make it double sure by checking my IP address. I can simply check it by hitting the simple command ipconfig. Yes, 159. Okay. So this is my IP address which I have filled up, and really lastly simply I can hit the exploit and can find myself. Just make sure whenever you start these exploit or anything, make sure first of all you hit a ping over the connection so that you can sure out that there is a ping connectivity out there. Now here you can find that it says fingerprint Windows XP, everything is being done, and after that the tricking the vulnerability, in that you can find out that sending stages, so stages being sent out in there. Okay, now first of all, how to use this Meterpreter? First of all, I would recommend you to hit a question mark out here so that you can find out a list of dozens and dozens of things out here, and you can simply, let me zoom out it first of all so that it can be a bit more visible. Okay, so that if you'll scroll down, you can find a various commands are out here which you can simply use and utilize in a great manner. So these are the list of command, and a description is also out there. So make sure you spend some time out here to actually find out yourself more comfortable with these commands, because these are really important. Okay, apart from that, you can find out, let's get some commands. You can simply hit a PS to find out all the processes which are available. Okay, so what I can do simply here is I can hit various options and commands out here. So let me first of all hit some of them. The very first and important command for your purpose is going to be the ps, which will allow you to show what are the different processes which are running. So for example, you want to switch into this particular process, that is explorer.exe process. You can simply migrate to that by using its process ID, that is 1620 is its process ID. So likewise, okay, so here it is 1524 is the process ID of explorer.exe. So to migrate from one process to another, you can simply type the migrate and the process ID name. For example, 1524, I hope it is the process ID. So it will migrate you from that process to particular which process which is having more privileges or more administrative privileges. After that, you can simply hit the question mark and again find out what are the important commands which can be utilized. For example, one of there is being out there is hash dump, which will give you the dumps of all the hash files which are having the passwords of Windows XP. So these are the hashes dump which can be easily cracked by using various tools out there, which are the online ones, and some of them are in the Kali Linux as well. Okay, apart from that, you can do, you can simply use this also, which is running out some post exploitation tools, which will also give you the same things, but really the working of them are bit different as compared to others. But really you should be okay. So this process is running a little bit, not perfectly. Also what I can do, I can load various things by hitting a load command and hitting the tab twice. I can find what are the different privileges which can I load up after that. Like one of them is incognito is out there. So let's load the incognito and again hit the question mark so that we can find out which commands are being loaded up. So the incognito will give you the addition of these particular commands. So you can add user at a particular time, or you can do lots of stuff. So Meterpreter is really a powerful one if you actually will spend some time. So let us find out some others if are they useful. Like there is one that says screenshot as well. So let's find out if we get a screenshot from the remote victim or not. Screenshot, and once I enter the screenshot, let me find out. Okay, screenshot is saved to /root and in this file. So let me you can simply go out there and can find out if the screenshot is out there. Let me check it, verify it as well. So if I do a quick ls here, you can find out that this JPG is out here, which is the screenshot of the victim's computer. Really awesome features are there with the Meterpreter, and I can go on this videos for at least a half hour, 1 hour to tell you what is the Meterpreter and how it is being useful for us. So make sure that you utilize it in a different manner and can find and try each and every command which are out there by hitting a question mark. So with this, let's end up this video, and I would highly appreciate if you'll go with this Meterpreter in a much depth manner. Thank you so much for watching.